As Russian forces continue to press down Ukrainian defenses in Kiev and other major cities, Euronews sat down with Moscow's envoy to the European Union, Ambassador Vladimir Chizhov. The diplomat denied his country's forces had invaded Ukraine. Russia says the campaign is meant to rid Ukraine of far-right Nazi elements, whom it says are a danger to Russian-speaking communities in the east. President Vladimir Putin has demanded Ukraine disarm and declare neutrality.
So when we see all these people, it's almost 2 million people, according to the agencies, refugee agencies, fleeing the war, leaving the country and seeking, let's say, for a shelter in Europe. Are all these people Nazis?
Well, actually, you named a figure of 2 million. Could be even more. Do you count those who fled to Russia in that figure? Because many Ukrainian citizens fled to Russia. Mm-hmm. Perhaps not the same numbers as to Poland, where they are greeted with open arms, contrary to what we saw quite recently with the Syrian and other Middle Eastern refugees in Poland. But anyway, I understand that people are trying to escape the zone of conflict.
So as the situation is still ongoing, you, as an EU ambassador, are you still in touch with EU diplomats here in Brussels, and what are you telling them?
Yes, of course. I explained to them the motivation and the reasoning behind Russia's own activities. I also inquire what they think and what the EU as an entity thinks, besides this, I would say, obsession with sanctions. So my president is talking to the president of the council, Charles Michel.
We've heard the Finnish president saying, after having talked to Putin, that this is not anymore in the Russian demands, the resigning of this government, of Ukrainian government. Do you confirm that?
I believe that whoever is any future Ukrainian government is up to the Ukrainian people to decide.
So you can even work with this government that is now in power?
It's very difficult to actually even speak to this government because they are producing confusing signals all the time. One day they say one thing, next day they say a totally different thing, and they're quite irresponsible, I should say.
Chizhov also criticized the West's sanctions against Russia, calling the measures an obsession. He said he was optimistic that relations with Europe are not completely broken.